Medals round my neck because I won. Now my mama set cause I won. Out here making bands, do what I want. Yeah, with the phone, I get what I want. Get the hidden nails with the 101. She just wanna chill on some one-on-one. I just hit the gas, bitch, I'm gone. I might do the dash on them just because. Yeah. Medals round my neck because I won. And I'm not gonna stop winning, and I'm not gonna stop spinning. Lifestyle, I'm locked in it. 10 weeks, I've been top 10ing. She need me like oxygen. Felt the same till I got finished. Big ring with them rocks in it. When I pop one, I'm like Popeye when he got spinach. I'm clean cut with a pop image, but it's demons that I'm locked in with. Take a flight and switch content. It's my old whip and have an ox in it. New whip, I just hit a button and suddenly there's no top in it. But I still get plenty in it. Then I give it that Jimi Hendrix. Lusted over by plenty women. Say I look just like Diggy Simmons. Fresh Prince, I get jiggy with it. Lot of hits, there's never any misses. Dizzy Wiz, I'm in the city with it. On top, any minute. Medals round my neck because I won. Now my mama set cause I won. Out here making bands, do what I want. Yeah, with the phone, I get what I want. Get the hidden nails with the 101. She just wanna chill on some one-on-one. I just hit the gas, bitch, I'm gone. I might do the dash on them just because. Medals round my neck because I
pulled up in that bull truck, made it drop down like her skirt. Lanes talking that bullshit with that bullshit ain't gon' work. New crib, got a good view, bring the hood through what I could do. Little baby, she know that I'm worth it. Can't tell me that I don't deserve $1 billion if you want this to love. Baby, I feel expensive, okay. Yeah, I came from the cut and I ran this shit up. Just to spend it this much with the gang. Watch me not give a fuck, cause it's up in the stuff. Baby, I'm never going away. Feel like AI when I hit the stage. Never practice, but I came to play.
Medals round my neck because I won. Now my mama set cause I won. Out here making bands, do what I want. Yeah, with the phone, I get what I want. Get the hidden nails with the 101. She just wanna chill on some one-on-one. I just hit the gas, bitch, I'm gone. I might do the dash on them just because. Medals round my neck because I won.
How's everyone doing tonight? This is the game I wanted to see where you guys were at on. I almost want to I'm not saying I want to redo it. If it's real close, we may throw it back up there later in the week. We'll make sure we get injuries and stuff. I think it's the game of the week looking at the schedule. We already did. You guys voted tonight. You have Denver tonight. You have Green Bay against Washington. Obviously, this is only the third game we're doing. Atlanta, Miami, Jets, New England. Not that they are not good games. Carolina, Giants. I'm just looking at game of the week. Bengals, Ravens. Could be interesting. Divisional matchup, not game of the week. Eagles, Raiders. Lions, Rams. Texans, Cards. Bears, Bucks. Colts, Niners. Saints, Seahawks. A Monday night. What a bummer of a game. Both that and the Sunday night game not great this week. Not that they're bad games if they're your team, that's awesome. But just like as far as like league implications go. But man, now looking at the schedule, but absolutely 100% the game of the week, the one I'll be tuned into with the Bills being off. Excited to do this here. You'll get a chance to guess helmets, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you're interested, we already filled up our baseball for the night. We only have one more break going that's up tonight. It's got 16 spots left in it now. I think it's NT. So check that out if you want. Last box NT for the night. We'll have one more box out of that case. But go ahead and check that out if you want. 30 a spot, random teams. We will break tonight if it fills before. I think I'll give it to 10. Should fill. Shouldn't be an issue. Browns by 12. I think tonight's game is actually going to be a little interesting. I think you're going to see some names pop up there. The game could go either way. And really, in reality, if you stretch this out through the course of the season, this could end up being an important game. Not that it's divisional or anything, but both these teams need this win. Neither of these teams can go without you. They need to win every game that they possibly can. So I think, if you're asking me, this is one of those games where it can matter. I know, Scott. Listen, man, you ain't going to hurt my feelings. You know what? last year, every loss really stung. This year, it's kind of like, man, we just got to be better. We got to be better because here's what it comes down to. We're gonna, unless we lose Josh Allen, we're gonna make the playoffs, right? I'm not saying that as an arrogant thing. It's just we got off to a good start. The AFC's a little down this year. We're going to make the playoffs. We have to win those games anyhow. If we lose in the regular season, we have to figure it out for the postseason. I would like to get the bye because the teams I'm scared of the most right now are the Titans. And really in this order, the Titans, the Ravens, and then the Chiefs. And that's just because of the way our defense plays. I think we can get Mahomes. Derrick Henry scares me. I don't know how anyone's stopping him. The guy's a monster. We got a Trey Sermon there. And a Michael Carter. Oh, Scott, I know. I listen. Oh, and you know what ticked me off? I didn't get to tell you guys. I don't know if you were watching the game. Did you see they tried the Music City Miracle play? I don't know if y'all saw that. When they did that, I was like, oh, we're coming out swinging now. And then we used the old Super Bowl play on him, Myles Garrett. There's a Zach Wilson catapults. Nice card for the Jets there. Bob Riley. My voice is not what it was, Bob. I got to take it easy. I'm still recovering from that game. Simi Fihoko out of 299. And Amir Smith-Marset. Got ourselves a Jalen Waddle. Edwards-Helaire and Daniel Jones. How about a Jalen Hurts catapult? And a Jalen Darden. Here we have a variation Kyle Pitts. You can see this as the regular one here, the base version. And then you get yourself the adjusted version, the variation, the adjusted version. Is Josh Allen really even good though? Yeah, we'll see. They're still giving me buyouts on my Rookie of the Year. Or Rookie of the Year, MVP. D-Ray Eskridge. Tylan Wallace, Robinson, and Goff. Got a Patrick Mahomes catapult. Ramondre Stevenson, Tutu Atwell. We got a Marquez Stevenson for the Bills out of 99. Nice card. Rashad Bateman and a Najee Harris. It was really cool to watch him play. I was off. I even put a bet in that he would have 3 touchdowns. He had Jerome Bettis come in and work with him to get ready for the game. The way the first half was going against those Hawks, it was looking like promising. And then Pittsburgh just came out on Sunday night and they looked like their run defense just evaporated, man. They couldn't stop a gust of wind. Not all of them. Jamie, yours is still hurt. I did that 2 nights in a row. I mean, I wasn't screaming as much as you at the Steelers game, but I was loud. I was more like Najee. If Najee had scored one more touchdown, I would have won $450. It didn't matter if he caught it. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I would have won $575 because I needed Ben to throw one more touchdown. So if they would have thrown it to Najee, I would have won a total of $575 on little bets. They weren't like massive bets. Scott, I thought they were home and away variations, but I saw 2 of them had, I guess maybe that was their away jerseys. We did lose to the Steelers, so yeah, I mean, there's that. I assure you that won't happen again, you know. I think it's a lesson there, man. You cannot expect your starters to come in week 1 if they did not play it really at all in the preseason and be ready. I mean, these guys, I get it. It is a very risky thing to let your, $40 million a year man, your $35 million a year man go in there and play a preseason game. Oh, he'll get just the same reps. No, he needs to go in there and play 2-3 quarters. Easy. They need that time. Big Ben, James Robinson. We got a Joe Montana catapult. There's a Travis Etienne. Love these origin cards. I'm so happy they didn't take down the quality of these. Seth Williams. There's a Herbert, Nick Chubb, Barry Sanders, Kyle Trask. We got Gainwell and Ridley, Lockett, catapults Murray, Arondell Moore, and there is the variation Najee Harris. Gilmore and Judy, and how about a Trey Lance out of 175? Pulled his RPA earlier out of NT. Palmer and Chris Evans. T. Higgins, Chase Young. There's a Joe Burrow catapult with a Diame Brown. And there is a nice Zach Wilson. Sorry, I got a runny nose on it, guys. I've been dealing with this for like 3 weeks now. Zach Wilson. Doesn't help when you go away and don't sleep at all. Ian Book out of 299. Put a little wager on this guy to score tonight. Anthony Schwartz. Hoping we get to see him a little bit. Justin Fields, rookie. Tre'Davious White. Jalen Hurts. Trey Lance, catapult. Michael Carter. And Kene Nwagwu, rookie. So a nice stack of rookies out of these. I don't necessarily think this international version destroys the base because we are 12 boxes in now. And we have had one RPA. It does not help the base value in there because we do get quite a bit of the numbered cards. We also get a lot of the nice rookies. But at the price point they're at, it's not like you can go to Walmart and get these. These are not available in the States from my understanding. Has anyone seen these out in the market? OBJ is playing tonight. So in my experience, when they're that questionable, they're often a decoy or they're getting them limited snaps. Jamie, you know what's funny? When we went to the Steelers game, my brother caught like an hour and a half of sleep. We just stayed up, and I think it took me that long to get my 100 push-ups in. But listen, I can make push-up bets again. They may not all have been perfect, but I promise you I put every ounce of energy in that I had left in me. I put it in there, I promise. Hey, listen, helmet guesses in. We're going to do one helmet here. Put an H1 next to it, an H1. So when you guess a helmet, please put H1 Barry Sanders, H1 Bo Jackson, H1 Tom Brady, H1, Trevor Lawrence, whatever it is. So, because we're going to do it again for helmet 2 and your helmet can't carry over. They might have them in LCS. You were able to get them if you ordered them online. Broke for my brakes. But listen, you have some really nice stuff coming, James. You have some really nice stuff coming, right? Didn't you hit some stuff before we left? Granted, Jamie, we were all hopped up on Mountain Dew, so Jamie and I were enjoying lots of Mountain Dew that trip. Trip was awesome, Jamie. I appreciate you going. All right, get your H1 guesses in. Oh, remember, it goes to team listed on helmet if it's college. All right. Well, we've had this guy before. I don't think anyone will get it, although he has been a part of the guess. You don't even have to guess Tom Brady Bucks. You can just guess the name. McCringleberries. All right. This dude was a 7-time Pro Bowl selection. And he's in both the College and Pro Football Hall of Fame. And his team's at Ring of Honor. And a part of the All-Decade team. Going out to J-Dubs, Jeremy Wilson. It's going to be a J.Y. Jack Youngblood. Hall of Famer inscription. Anybody? James, I think you hit something the next night too, didn't you? Didn't you hit something big the following evening as well? So, Youngblood with the first one there. All right, we're not done. We got lots of break to go. Still a chance at 101s. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to go to a Buffalo game in Buffalo. I swear if we lose to the... Like mark my words. I shouldn't say this. If we lose to the Patriots, and if I go to that game, which that's the plan, I'm telling you this right now. I won't go to a game that's not a guarantee the next time. And I say that because if I do go to that one, then the Patriots is never a guarantee, just because Belichick has our number. It's just one of those things where it's a division rivalry or has been in the past. Mac Jones scares me. I think the guy's good. I really do. All right, here we go. Sam Ehlinger going out to the Colts. That is a touchdown Kings out of 75. And we got ourselves a Trey Sermon for the Niners. 7 out of 7. That's our second Trey Sermon of the night for the Niners. Josh Crane. I'm from PAS. I felt much more confident going into the Titans game, Scott, than I did the Chiefs game. And when I heard we had 62% of fan presence, I was like, this is good. But they just destroyed us in volume. All our fans were so hungover. So apparently this is a thing. I didn't know they do this. This is a Tariq Black. That is out of 50. I got to look this up. So they did a bunch of, it was called the Nashville Takeover. So they rented a bunch of like venues and stuff that host tailgating. The Bills fans did. Dude, when I say it was all Bills fans, I'm not just saying that as a Bills fan. I have never, that's a Colts too. I have truly never, ever seen so many fans. Like, I figured you always see them at the hotel. You always see them at the restaurants. You always see them out walking around. They're out to see the town. And the day we left, you saw it. They were still out partying. But anyhow, they rented these venues for tailgating there because there's no real, like, parking tailgating. It's right in the city. We got an Asim Rose Jr. That goes out to the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to go to Jeff Galvez. That is a state pride out of 5. Short print out of 5 there. Oh, Larry, I was already talking to my brother about it. All right, but let me tell you this. So the lady said she was at this tailgate, right? And there were 2 lines. They were equally as long. One was for the cocktails included in the tailgate price. You just got up, you get a cocktail, it's part of your thing. The other one was a $100 line for IVs. I swear to God, they were paying $100 for IVs. They were that hungover. Waddle, going out to Miami. It's going to be David P. Populares with the blue Waddle for the Dolphins out of 40. Yeah, Larry, that's a little different because they're so close. What I had heard is people use the hotels were booked. Like, they used it as a destination game. I guess, so as soon as the Bills said you have to be fully vaccinated to go to a game, like you couldn't get a test, you have to be fully vaccinated now to go to any Bills home game. No test, nothing. You have to show your vaccination card. So Bills decided they're going to do these away takeovers. Well, Nashville was like the first big game. I'm curious to see, and to be fair, I told you this, to be fair, Nashville has a decent Buffalo fan base because of all the backer bars. But you can't yell if the tables knock the wind out of you. That's true. They weren't doing any table jumping there. I did hear this from Titans fans. They said they were the Bills were the most respectful group of fans. If anything, I heard a couple people apologize for the how rude some of the Titans fans were to us after the game. I didn't see a single Bills fan respond. They were just like, "Yeah, good game." I was pleasantly surprised with the response the Bills fans gave. I know I'm beating a dead horse with it, but I really was, because I'll tell you what, it wasn't easy to do it, but they made it easy. The fans there did. Puka Williams for the Bengals out of 75. But yeah, Larry, we're already talking about doing that thing you were telling me about. And Jarrett Patterson out of 70. Oh, I'm sorry, this is 15 out of 15 going to the Washington football team. That's going to be, is that Scott? There you go, Scott. You guys have the Chiefs over the Titans 62-38. I guess it's the pass defense that really scares Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles out of 35. I wonder what that line's at. We have ourselves a Tylan Wallace for the Ravens out of 30. Yeah, Larry, I don't know if I know the details. I know you said you had a run-in. And I would say with the Cleveland game, Cleveland and Bills seem to clash a little bit more than some. I don't know why. I think we were both in like that mode where we were trying to prove to people that we were becoming a good team. I told you, that was the only game I've been to where like a fan tried to like... No, I've been checked in the bathrooms because I wore an Eagles jersey at a Giants jersey at Eagles Stadium. No, sorry, Eagles at Giants. Just for my friend's birthday. Khalil Herbert for the Bears out of 100. But like this dude tried to fight me. Uh-oh, we have a 101. There's the possible Rookie of the Year out of 25. Jamar Chase going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be Robert. That's a nice one. Purple checker out of 25. All right, we got a 101 coming up. It's our last base. It is going to be a Rashad Weaver, Miami Dolphins, going out to David P. There you go. I don't know if I can take a one-on-one right now. I owe you one, David. I owe you one. No alcohol is entering me for like 2 more days. I got some recovering to do. Maybe if it was like a Trey Lance or a Justin Fields. You know what, Scott? It's funny. The guy said, I don't know. They make their own rules on those things. They leave the scooter people alone if they're not being like incoherent. It was really cool. Like, you had to be people like, I think they all know you're getting hammered when you go there, right? It may be bad luck, but it's bad for my health if I don't take one. Like, I don't know if you heard me say it earlier. This is the Terrace Marshall going out to Carolina, Chris. There you go, Chris. It literally took them being passed out at the bar floor, and they didn't even arrest them. They just helped them outside and made sure they had a ride home. Kellen Mond out of 75 going to the Minnesota Vikings. Jeff Galvez with another one there. All right, we got ourselves a Trevon Grimes out of 50, I believe, going out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles been hot tonight. Nick Osterberg. Jamie. Oh, shoot, I didn't get to tell you my Jamie story. Oh, my God. I don't know if I'm ready to share it yet. I don't even know if Jamie wants me to share it. KJ Costello going out to the Chargers. Chargers going out to Dave Lotta. Dude, the Hitman story is fantastic. And another receiver. This is going to be the Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith, another Philadelphia Eagles card today. Nick Osterberg. Waddle and Devonta. And we have our Trey Lance today. We're getting some nice players at our breaks today. I was hoping a little bit more heat on those. Helmet guess 2 in. Get your H2 guesses in. So listen, I'll give you a little abbreviated, edited version of the story without leaving out facts that aren't like would have truly changed the story. So we're leaving the game, and we're in Pittsburgh, and we're all wearing Pittsburgh stuff. And the Steelers had just won an overtime game on a Hall of Fame retirement jersey thing, or a Hall of Fame induction thing in Pittsburgh for some of the greatest of all times, including their former coach, Bill Cowher. So you'd think Pittsburgh fans would be like, woo, let's go. Like Buffalo would have been like, we're going to the bar. And they'd be like, it's closed. And Buffalo fans would be like, come to my house. We're drinking in the parking lots. Fucking police. So Jamie is like, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. That's all he's doing. Crickets. Nobody. We're in Pittsburgh. It's after an overtime win, and Jamie is going, here we go, Steelers, here we go. Nada. Nothing. No response. And I'm talking on a bridge where everybody's walking home. There are thousands of people passing us. We're standing on the Clemente Bridge. So, after about 5 minutes of doing that, Jamie goes, let's go, Brandon. And like 7 people hit him with a response. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You can't get one Steelers chant, but he nailed it with that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it killed me, dude. I was like, so that's part 1 of the story. Is that what I said? Is that what it is? Let's go, Brandon, right? I honestly, the only time I've ever heard the true chant is I've seen like it online and stuff, but that's the only time I've ever heard it happen. All right, I do have to repeat the rules for this one, and I'm going to have to look it up. It is a college helmet. And to be perfectly honest, it may have to get random. I need to look something up here. It would go to most tenured team or active team in the NFL, which I don't think it is. This player. Oh, it's a newer player. I gotta look this up. I don't know who this is and why they're in here. Maybe I should know. Oh. That's because the dude's still in college. I didn't know they were doing this. I had no idea. This is cool. We've never pulled an... I don't think we've ever pulled an active college. Oh yeah, so he's going to be a rookie this year. I should know. I guess I just don't follow college at all. Here we go. It's going to be UNC Sam Howell autographed helmet. He's mock drafting right behind Spencer Rattler as far as the latest mocks, but I think that's going to change. So apparently this dude's good. I don't follow college at all. No, don't. I mean, I try, but I just don't. I start watching when the draft's coming around, the highlights. So that'll get randomed. All right, we have a random to do. It probably couldn't before this year. He's being drafted by the Bears. The Jaguars is going to get him. All right, I'm going to rifle through some of our non-hits here. We have the Chase, the Wallace, a bunch of nice Origins rookied, including numbers. We got Lance numbered to 175, a Fields version. We got Wilson, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson there, Waddle, Pitts variation, Stevenson to 99. We had a 1 of 1 that does not count as a hit. It's not autograph. It's Rashad Weaver for the Dolphins. Our autographs included KJ Costello going out to the Chargers, Dave Latta. We had the Trevon Grimes for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Nick Osterberg. We had the Kellen Mond for the Minnesota Vikings going out to Jeff Galvez. We had the Terrace Marshall for the Carolina Panthers going out to Chris Taylor. We had the Asim Rose for the Minnesota Vikings to Jeff as well. Tariq Black for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Nick Osterberg. We had the Trey Sermon for the Niners going out to Josh Crane. Yep, we're going to do baseball right after this. And then Sam Ellinger for the Colts as well. And two nice receivers here. This one's going to be out of 40. Waddle for the Miami Dolphins going out to David Populars. And then for the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Osterberg with another one. Devonta Smith out of 35. And then, of course, we had the LA Rams, Jeremy Wilson getting the Jack Youngblood. Now, here's what we're going to do. First things first. Oops. We are going to give away this helmet. Everyone is eligible. It will count as a hit. We only got one game in here. Did not go the way I thought. It'd be a lot closer. We're not going to redo that game. Chiefs, Titans. You guys got the Chiefs 70-30. I also will say this. I got the high scores put up for Yahoo. I got the updated standings for DK season long. I did get the baseball scores updated. I also got the Monday Night Football contest posted, the winners of that. I have 2 things left to do. That is the 3 things left to do. I have to post the squares winners, the weekly pick'em. If you guys won, I have to do that yet. I have to check that out. And I also have the paper footballs to do. I don't want to give any more paper footballs away until I get that updated. So this is the Sam Howell helmet. A lot of prizes given away this week, guys. Hundreds of dollars worth. We're going to continue to try to do our best doing that. You guys continue to do an awesome job filling breaks, so we'll do our best doing that. It's going to go to the Niners. That is going to be Josh Crane turning some high score credit into the helmet. Josh Crane for the Niners. Let me get a little note here. I seen that. Yeah, this is the week to ask. Listen, Jamie, I want to tell y'all something real quick about the 101 wall. Jamie couldn't have stopped hitting the pen so damn much while he was at my house. I showed him the wall. I gave him the pictures, and guess where they're sitting? Right where I showed him. I said, there's the pictures. There's the wall. I was upstairs helping my wife put a bed together. I said, I put a tape dispenser next to it. I said, go ahead, have at it. He didn't do it. So you all can start getting on Hitman about the stinking wall. He had a chance. Quit playing with Jamie. Jamie, tell him I'm lying. We'll run this back tomorrow. We'll do this one tomorrow. I like this break. It was a nice break. He got distracted from it. All right, here we go. Texans and the Pats. Houston Texans, Seth Anderson. New England Pats, John Stevener. There we go. There are your... Jamie, you don't remember that? Oh, you know what? It was probably when we were drinking and breaking. I have to go back and watch I don't know if I want to watch those breaks. Now, I'm the oldest that got in trouble for everything. So I've always had to prove to everyone that I actually didn't or did do it. Does that make more sense now? All right, guys. I got to get ready to break up. What else did I blame on Jamie? That he was doing the Here We Go Steelers? I tried to save Jamie's ass this weekend. Yeah, he didn't understand the assignment. Teachers always drop it. That's right. I know. Listen, that's why I like to micromanage and delegate. It's the teacher in me. All right, y'all. I got to roll. We'll be back here tonight. If we fill NT, we can hang out some more, all right? Yeah, Jamie, I'm not sure I want to either. All right, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.